Hello, it's me, McMac, back once again with another indie game. And actually, we have traveled here before. This is City Tales, Medieval Era. We did the demo of this a month or two ago. I can't remember exactly when, but it's on the channel. You can check it out. Now we've gotten access to the early access version. So basically the full game, minus whatever they plan to fix and update during the first year or so of release. Thanks and shout out to the devs for sending us a key so we could check this out on the release date, which is today. Let's go in. Where do we go? New game. To my dear child, I am proud to see how much you have grown. It is with great joy that I appoint you, as I once did your brother and sister before you, to rule over a modest domain in the western part of the duchy. Though it pains me to see you go, I believe you will rise to the challenge and seize this opportunity to blossom. The land may be a little barren, but fear not. Sir Basil of Bascaros shall accompany you as your trusted advisor. Some loyal companions have volunteered to follow and serve you. Together, you will transform this domain into a flourishing estate. Please, dear child, make your family proud. Show yourself worthy of the crown. I have great faith in your future. I shall watch you progress with pride as you continue to learn and grow. Duke Leon IV of Montalba. All right, so we get a deed. By this deed, I, Lord Leon IV of Mount, bestow these lands to Mick B. Mick. Title of Lord Liege. I kind of prefer Liege. What's our city name gonna be? I'm terrible at coming up with names for things. Why am I always so terrible coming up with a name for things? It's awful. Is there any randomizing? No, there's no randomizing. Dang it. There we go. Let's just do a French name there. All right. Good there. We hit the stamp. What do we do? Oh, click down here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this game is interesting because instead of, it's not like a hardcore city builder survival thing or anything like that. It is meant to be a casual game. There's not like any fail state. But where they do add some interest into it is that you have companions. And there's going to be a whole bunch of other companions that you can get throughout the game as a release as well. But they all have their own little stories and things like that. So it uniquely uses these guys to kind of drive your engagement for the game. So it looks like we can change their names if we want to. I'm not going to do any of that right now, but here are the companions we start off with. And then, yeah, we've got different modes here. This is the easy mode, basically, the original challenge. And then moderate challenges and resources, space management, moderate level system control, organic building placement. Okay. Oh, this is locked. Advisor is locked. Okay, so we'll do settler, and we'll continue. Okay, so now we get to choose. So I think the maps are all handmade, so there's no procedural generation here. We get to choose a starting location, however, though. So we can choose down here where we're near the river. We can choose over here near a lot of forests. This space is a little bit small. Let's choose. I think let's just go here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Plenty of resources, minor layout constraints. Between cliffs and a river, easy access with moderate layout constraints. High layout constraints. Yeah, let's go moderate. Let's go here. All right, and these are the folks that are coming with us. Great. So I guess in the full game you will be able to choose like who you want to come with you. I don't know if they've got different like abilities or things like that. I'm not sure. Okay, we're in the game and we've got the advisors. We're gonna have to go through a tutorial, I guess, again first, just to get us started. So welcome, my liege. I hope your travels were pleasant and safe as the land remains a little barren, but I'm confident it will soon host a magnificent city under your guidance. Your companions and I have built a modest village hall. I hope it shall meet your approval. People from far and wide are gathering to join our growing settlement. Might I suggest we prepare some proper housing to welcome them? But first, we'll need to build a woodcutter's cabin and begin gathering wood. All right, build your first shelter. Sweet. So we're going to do into gathering here. So like any other city builder, we've got things we can build in locations. They've got zones. Here's the world. It's pretty. It's got like a bit of a like kind of painterly look to it. So these have zones. We want to make sure they have enough wood to go around. I don't know why that's red. Oh, there's like mushrooms over there. Oh, interesting. Mushrooms over there too. Yeah, okay. So we want to make sure that's at least 100, so this looks like a good spot over here. So we'll get that going. It also wants us to build our first shelter as well. So we have a create a district button. We've got take a photo. We've got a speed button down here as well. Okay, perfect. This is done. Now, my liege, those trees won't fell themselves, but I'm sure one of your companions will rise to the challenge. Any of them would be up to the task, but the decision rests with you, my liege. All right, so now we got to assign one of our companions. So we'll go over here, and we can choose. So, yeah, I don't know if they have skills initially, but I do know they will gain skills as they will essentially level up. So let's just get Misha in here for now. You believe you're Kappa? Yippee! Thanks for trusting me. I promise I won't let you down. As enthusiastic as ever, I see. Okay, cool. So what was interesting about this that I found too is after a while, so he'll gather stuff first. He's going to gather fiber and wood for us, which is great. And then after some time, we'll be able to automate some of these and move some of these guys around because we only have limited companions. Okay, so very well. Now we can build those houses. Perhaps a district of 4 or 5 would be enough for starters. All right, so now we're going to be able to draw a district. It wants us to draw it out here. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, it wants us to draw. Oh, I moved the screen. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so it wants us to draw a district out here. So we'll just have to do the tutorial for now, and then we can change the size. And so this game uses districts. So we build these districts, and then we can build a certain amount of houses and or other buildings within the district. So you can see here, like this is a district of 5. So if I make it bigger, I get 7, 8, and so on, right? So I can build more houses or so on in there. For now, we'll leave it at 5. That is going to determine how much stuff it's going to take, and we'll click that. So that's going to get built. And then they're going to automatically build shelters in here, I believe. Yeah, so they're automatically going to start building houses, but then later on we could determine what else gets built in there. All right, so I'm sure the tutorial will pop up any second now. Build the first shelter. There it goes. Well done, my liege. More settlers have arrived. It's a monumental step forward, and there will be many more. See, they've offered us coin for the land. Let's remain humble and use their contribution wisely to strengthen our economy. Let's invest in a lumber mill and produce sturdy planks from the wood we've gathered. All right, quest complete. Now we unlocked a new thing we can build. Okay, so yeah, the initial tutorial is pretty on rails, which is fine. I wish there was a way to skip it, but there doesn't seem to be a way to do that. Let me just double check. No way to skip the tutorial, unfortunately. We've done it before, so we'll just do it again. But now that we have a district, we can put buildings into that district. So this lumber mill will be but the first step towards the city of your dreams, my liege. It'll allow us to produce sturdy planks from the wood our workers gather. We need wood, foliage, and money for the construction. Right now, we have just enough resources and coins to proceed. All right, this lumber mill doesn't rely on nearby buildings or natural resources. So you may place it in any district of your choosing. All right, so let's, so we can choose where we want to build it. Beautiful, my liege, you gave the order to build a lumber mill in this district, but the villagers will choose a precise location within it. Okay, sweet. Now our builders will see to it that the vacant parcels are filled with homes. That should help attract more settlers. You've taken care of the basics. Now I shall set up my office in the village hall and start working on finding new ways to assist you. Should you need anything, you'll find me there. Quest completed. Well, weaving workshop, the gatherer's cabin, and the hunter's cabin, and the fisher's cabin. All right, sweet. Thank you greatly. Yeah, so this is how this works. So you have like houses, and then you'll be able to add buildings to the districts depending. And then they'll just automatically kind of choose where they go and build it. So you have some control, but then they also, the AI, I guess, has some control over the layout of things. All right, so anyways, we got to take care of the rest of the basic essentials here. So for that we need, so for all of these we need more stuff. For Fisher's Cabin, we can go ahead and start building that right away. Because we do have, oh, there's no fish here though. Is there any fish here anywhere? Oh no, it doesn't look like we have any fish. Oh wow. Yeah, we'd have to build this like really far away somewhere. There's no fish in the river. There's fish, oh, maybe I'm just not placing it correctly? I might just be not placing it. It needs to be like right on the water. Okay, there we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll paste a Fisher's Cabin down here. Start getting some fish in here. We need to assign somebody over here. So we'll go there, hit this plus button, and we'll assign, Misha's already doing that. She's doing construction. Let's just assign Judith. Great. So it will be done. So that's good. So now we're going to start making planks from the wood we have. All right, we've got 15 people, 24 gold. We do not have fish yet. We do not have berries. So we have no food or anything yet. So that could be a problem. Under here, we're going to wait a little while before we get the ingredients we need for those. We can do a weaving workshop. Yeah, we're going to need to do that as well, right? Because we need that first. So we need a weaving workshop. One moment of your time, my liege. As you can see, you may still order construction in a district even if there are no empty parcels left. To make space, you'll need to take down one of the district's more modest houses. Naturally, this may upset the residents. If that happens, advise returning the coins they originally paid for the plot. This should help avoid any escalation. They'll settle a home while we prepare a new home for them. Okay, so I could destroy a house and do that, or I could build a new district. So let's build a new district. I don't think we want to destroy anything yet. All right, so if we build that there, how close can this be together? It's gonna be like that. So that's like a 5-area district. So that's fine. Let's do that. And then in here, we will build the weaving workshop in there. Perfect. So that will all get built over the next little while. What do we got over here? We got a well. Well, yeah, we can't build that yet. So we need these things first before. For that, our fisher cabin is ready, so we can add somebody over here. Alberic. Thank you, Alberic. So Alberic's going to go take care of that. Good stuff. Over here, we're going to be able to upgrade this later on. It gives us a bunch of information as well. Cool. Okay. And they're also building roads. So it's kind of like the game we played, Foundation. They're building their own little trails as they walk around, which I like. So everything's kind of got a little bit of organic growth, which is nice. Down here we have now this is done, so we can get somebody in here. So again, I don't know if there's any benefit for any particular person or not. Yeah, I think that's just like they just level up, so it doesn't really matter who you put in there initially. Thank you, Isobel. Isobel. Isobel? Isobel. All right, so that's building. We got more houses. We got more people coming in, which means more money coming in, which is all great. And now we're basically just waiting to get these other resources in. So wood, oh yeah, we do have them here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like how they've done this. Yeah, so anything that's like fiber related, you mouse over and it will show you. So I have 39 wood, and then it will show you everything that goes from it. Woodcutter's cabin. Oh yeah, nice. You can click on it and you get more details like how much resource processing we got going. Excellent. Okay, cool. So now we should be able to start building these folks. So let's get the gatherer's cabin in right now because we have nothing for food. So we need to have food. Oh, that's okay. I see. So there's some food there. Is there anything closer than that? No way. Yeah, it's all going to be hunting. Okay, so we got to put this somewhere up here where they'll be able to gather from. Let's put it like here-ish, I guess. That seems to be the only gathering spot we have nearby. Yeah, okay. Let's put it here. Those trees are gonna like knock over. Oh my gosh, they're so loud. Okay. Yeah, trees are falling over, so we're getting that in. All right, we've finished a quest down here, so let's click on this. Your leadership is inspiring, my liege. But let's not rest on our laurels just yet. There's still a lot to be done. You may develop your city as you see fit, but be mindful of the needs of our citizens. Your upgrade several shelters by satisfying residents' needs. Okay, so, whoops. Hey, remember that cabin you had me work in? Well, I've made a few adjustments to it. You're gonna like them. Okay, so you're enthusiastic as ever, Misha. So what are these adjustments you speak of? Okay, so I think he's upgraded now. Small improvements, we're way past that. Good heavens, Misha. You took the time to train an apprentice. Well, I thought it would save us time. He's a very motivated young lad, I must say. I barely had to teach him anything. He seems very smart indeed. My liege, this building's now autonomous. You can order Misha to keep upgrading it, or should you wish so, assign them to a different job. Even Misha is too modest to admit it, I'm certain they've learned a lot from their experience. Misha could further hone their skills in their field and become a specialist, or you may assign them to another task that calls yours, my liege. All right. So just a lot of back and forth there. Okay, so he's upgraded basically. He's now a specialist if we keep him here, or we can move him somewhere else if we need to. But we might as well just keep him there and just like get this thing upgraded as much as possible. But it's essentially been automated at this point. So we can not have somebody here and there'll be an apprentice cutting wood. So that's all good. All right, next it wants us to start upgrading houses as well. So to do that, we need to have venison and berries. Okay. Simple enough. We're working on the berry piece right now. We need to actually get somebody assigned over there. Yeah, because eventually we're going to run out of people and we're going to need to like start reassigning folks. So yeah, let's get you in there for now. Thank you, Ike. I don't know how to pronounce his name. All right, we got that going. Next thing we need to have is a hunter's cabin. Yeah, so we had a lot of, there's a lot of stuff out this way. Requires, oh, it can't hunt that. I see. It can only hunt those guys. Oh, interesting. It can't hunt. Oh, those are mushrooms. Yeah. So the only place I can put it would be either way up here where there's quite a bit, or down here where there's a little bit. I guess we'll put the close one. We can always build another one later on. So we'll put that down there. All right. Yeah, okay. So I think we're good there. We haven't built a well yet. Yeah. So that would be, so the well would go into one of our areas here. So we'd actually have to like take down a house. It takes that much space, the well? Really? Okay. So that costs us gold to basically buy the land back from those people. All right, cool. That's fine. What else do we need to do here? I think we have one of everything now. So now we're just waiting to get stock of things here. So we need venison in order to upgrade these guys' houses. Yeah. So my lieutenant, we have a well. I must bring your attention to the most pressing matter. While the water well is a simple structure, it's crucial to our settlement's development. We must cater to our residents' need to improve their living conditions, and access to water is essential. Some buildings may depend on a nearby water source to function properly. Please take a look at this. I have sketched a map to help you manage each district. Okay. Yeah. Collision detected. I remember this happening the last time too. All right. It's being weird. Okay. The white circle around a district represents its influence range. Any district within the circle will benefit from that influence. Here you can see the total number of parcels within the district, along with how many are still available for construction. Here you can see the influences affecting the district. Of course, it benefits from the water provided by its own well. Later on, certain buildings may expand the range of their district's influence. You can see exactly how far right here. And finally, here's the number of residents in the district. This will help you keep track of the growth of our settlement. It's a lot to take at once, but I'm confident you'll master it in no time, my liege. I trust this knowledge will help you overcome the challenges that lie ahead. I shall leave you to it, my liege. There's still a lot to be done. Should you need help, you know where to find me. All right, quest completed. We got a chapel and a trading plaza. Sweet. Okay, those are going to cost gold, so we got to be careful there. Nice. All right, so now we got that going. Yeah, so we have 4 plots on there that we could still build on technically, but we would get rid of houses for those. We have a well here. Yeah, we have no influence. We've got 25 people living there. All right, so I'm guessing that means that this water well influences this space as well, right? And any district within this space will be influenced by this water well. Okay, so Hunter's Cabin is built. We'll get somebody in there next. Who do we have available? We just have Rowena here is the only one left. So we'll set you up in there for now. And then that will start getting all of that done. And yeah, we got stuff coming in slowly. Yeah, venison will be next, and then we can start upgrading. My liege, I'm sorry I made a mistake. I gave you away a plot of land to settlers without consulting you first. They came to my claiming everything was in order, and I believed them. They've already started building, and well, we must do something. We can't just let people build houses wherever they like. There's a process for those things, I'll have you know. Still, it's a good time as any to go over how to reshape or remove districts, okay? Oh. Oh, it wants me to click down here. I see. You can reshape any district by destroying one of its parcels. Doing so returns all the resources that were invested in that parcel. All right, so he wants us to delete that. Remember, districts can't be smaller than 3 parcels, otherwise you'll have to destroy the entire district in one fell swoop. Also, my liege, please bear in mind, if you remove a house, you'll need to refund the land to its former residents. Now select a district and let nature reclaim it, all right? Well done, my liege. Never an easy decision, but sometimes it must be done. Meanwhile, I apologize profusely to our lovely settlers who agreed to wait on our town hall for the next available plot of land. To be honest, I had to offer them the last wheel of cheese from our supplies, but at least they seemed content. Our Thursday night fondue, however, will have to wait. Okay. We got down here, we got decorations. Nice. We can add like little decor. That costs 70 wood? Or no, 1 times, okay. So we can add little decorations in different spots here. Nice. What do we have here? We have crosses and road signs. Cost 1 wood. Okay. So we can like pretty up the place if we want to. We got birds and faunas going through. Excellent. Okay, cool. So we got some more stuff we need to build now. A trading plaza and a chapel. So those will have to go inside a district. So we could build it in one of these if we wanted to, or we can build another district. But just keep in mind, every district we build costs money and stuff, right? So if we were to build another one over here somewhere, all right, it's going to cost us 74 wood and 81. Or no, sorry, it's going to cost us 12 and 12 is what it's going to cost us to build that. Sure, we can afford that. So we got another district going there. And then in this district, we can build, let's build the chapel. We only have 16 gold, so we can only build one of these. So we'll build a chapel inside there, and that will influence all of these guys. Right? Once this is built, it's not built yet. There we go. We'll influence this one. It doesn't, oh yeah, see, look, the influence doesn't quite reach over here, so the chapel won't affect these folks. You will need to have like multiples eventually. Very interesting. Okay. And I'm guessing somebody's going to have to run the chapel, so we're going to have to remove somebody from one of these other locations, I would assume, once that's built. What's this? Save you, my liege. It's a fine day. Say I want to thank you for tucking me in. You know, life ain't easy around here, so it's mighty nice of you to give us a chance. Say, I be wondering, could I bring some of me folks with me? See, I know I look tough and all, but I do miss them. They're my family, you know. I want to give them better life too. They've been working night and day for years and years. They deserve to take a break, so you can help me help him, my liege. Build shelters for Rowena's. Okay. Did these count? Build 12 of 12 settlers. Okay. Shelters. Shelter. Can't talk. Okay, so we got to upgrade shelters, and we got to build some shelters. So we're started to work on that already. Yeah, so now we can upgrade some of these as well. All right, this one can be upgraded. Or can't be upgraded. Oh no, we need to have range of a chapel. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. So these ones can be, because now we have the chapel built. The chapel does not require anybody. Okay. So we can upgrade this one. It's going to cost, yeah, a few resources there. That's fine. We'll upgrade one there. You, sir, the chapel is too far away. Oh, interesting. Chapel is not close enough there. Okay. We'll upgrade those. We will... How are you? The building should be in range of a market. Oh, they have different... Oh, I just saw. I just saw that. Oh, okay, okay. Got it. I got it. So, yeah, houses are going to have different things they want. So, like, these guys want a chapel. And, well, this guy wants a market. Oh, okay, so you gotta keep an eye on that then when you're building your next things. Pharmacies. Yeah, so they're gonna have... Ooh, look at this swanky looking house. Wow. Oops. That's nice. You can get really close in, too. Yeah, the art style's quite nice in this game. I think it's quite pleasant. Yeah, so like this guy wants pharmacy and a performance stage. Okay. But this guy wants market square and a performance stage. Interesting. Okay, so everything's going to be a little bit different. So when you're building your districts, you're going to have to pay attention to like what is the demand within that district as well as the neighboring districts before you decide what you want to build within it. Because you're not going to be able to upgrade everything otherwise. And so you're going to need to have multiple districts that have like mixed items in it so that you can kind of share everything. So you want to keep them fairly close together, but they also need to be kind of diverse so that you can hit as many upgrades as you can. So like over here, most of these guys want church. So I could throw a church in here, or I could do another district, maybe over here that has a church in it. Because what do you want? You want a market square, right? Yeah. What makes the most sense here? We're almost out of wood. Or no, we're not. Okay. I don't know why that changed to showing me planks instead, but I guess because most of the things I'm building are planks now. Interesting. Okay. So do we... I guess, well, we need to build more shelters anyway, so let's build another district over here. Yeah, I think 4 is fine. And then in here, we will build another chapel. Oh, I didn't click the thing. I didn't click the button. Try that again. Check. All right. Now it's being built. And then we'll build a chapel inside here as well so that these guys can be upgraded. Okay, so there's a bit of a puzzle game-esque in sense here where you gotta like puzzle together your pieces in order to get the right bonuses all over the place. Or you can decide to like destroy this building and just have it rebuilt to something else. All right, what else did we need to build? We have decorations here, all sorts of decorations we can build. Tree stumps, okay. And then we haven't built the trading plaza yet. So we could put one in an existing district, which will cost us a little bit of money. Or do we want to... Why don't we put one in here? I'm going to put it in here for now. Over here we can upgrade, so let's upgrade these guys up. So we got the supplies for that. We need to upgrade at least one more. We can upgrade all of these. That's fine. We'll just upgrade them. Yeah, I don't think there's fail state in this game. Like, I don't think like you run out of food or anything like that. It's just, can you build what you need to build with the food and supplies that you have. I don't think there's any like concern over us like running out of food. I don't think it gets consumed. Or there is a consumption number, yeah. But I'm guessing that's for like specific buildings. Yeah, like this consumption, like maybe we build a tavern, it will consume some meat and food and stuff like that, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, we got this done. Let's click on this one over here now. My liege, a few villagers have expressed their gratitude for the few homes we've built. They're eager to see what comes next. Speaking of which, I'm already hard at work. Not quite done yet, but I'm confident the result will be worth the wait. I just need to secure the materials we'll need. You wouldn't happen to know of a merchant stonemason or a company of 7 jolly miners who could spare us some stone, would you? My liege, you won't believe it. One of our villagers turned out to be a member of a band of 7 jolly miners. He shared me the direction to a site he and his brother prospected some time ago. According to him, we're bound to find all the stone we need there, ripe for mining, as he put it. What a peculiar fellow. That's just what we need to keep improving our city. Just imagine, sturdy stone houses for all of our villages. Sweet. So we got a rustic tavern. Oh yeah, there we go. Production. Okay. Got a stone quarry, we've got a wheat farm, we've got a flax farm, we've got a performance stage, and we've got a cattle farm. Nice. Better, higher, sturdier. Upgrade a couple of cottages. Gather some stone. All right, so we got some new quests as well. Cool, a whole bunch of new stuff to build. Amazing. It's a nice, cozy game to build stuff out. And we have like a, is that like a fog of war, or is that the edge of the map? That's just the edge of the map, I think, right? Yeah, interesting. Good stuff. All right. Well, I think this is a good stop for a first episode. I might continue on and play through some of the rest of the content, give you guys a sense of how this progresses. And but as always, I want to thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this. If you want to see more episodes of this, let me know. But I'll probably do a couple episodes on this one, just to give you a sense of how how much deeper it goes. Thanks as always. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.